To a story that has gotten national attention. Black people across the country and here in North Alabama received racist text messages about slaves and picking cotton this week. Tonight we're on your side asking questions about how this was even possible and how law enforcement can track the culprit down. WAFF 48's Daquan Lee is live from Huntsville. Daquan, parents here in the Valley are still on edge after their children received those racist messages.
Of course, Margot, and I talked to parents in Huntsville that tell me their children are still shaken up after receiving these text messages, and they want the person or persons held to account for sending them. And one cybersecurity expert told me it could happen, but it all depends on if the person or persons who sent these messages are local or overseas.
It's just heartbreaking that this is 2024 and we are still having to go through things like this.
Parents in Huntsville are still dealing with the aftermath of having racist text messages sent throughout the country, specifically to black people in at least 20 states. In those texts, recipients were named and told they were selected to pick cotton at a plantation. The FBI has confirmed they are looking into the situation with other agencies, but cybersecurity expert Mark Sock says there are plenty of factors that could determine their success.
Was this coming from a foreign government, which is always possible? Was it coming from a bunch of fraternity boys, who are just up to do some kicks? So really will depend on what the source is. From there, we can figure out which legal framework, which set of laws, and who has jurisdiction to prosecute.
Sock says these messages were likely the result of a free texting service that allows people to send anonymous messages to whoever they'd like. He also says data breaches in the past have made it easier for the perpetrator to specifically target black people. Arlita McCall's daughter, a student at the University of Alabama, received one of those messages. She believes the university isn't doing enough to protect black students in response to these texts, especially coming off a polarizing election.
I don't think she's worried about being stuffed in a brown van. That's not the point. The point of the matter is that text message should not be sent, whether it was a joke, whether it was something serious. It just should not have been sent. And the people who did send it need to be, properly punished.
Now, in a statement, the university did say that they condemned these text messages. Meantime, Sox also said if the offender is of a foreign entity, he says then we'll have to rely on the country itself to assist in finding the person responsible. Reporting live in Huntsville, Daquan Lee, 48 on your side.